Hey guys, welcome to another Failure Friday. I am your host, Joanna Bronson with A-Hole Productions, and I am so excited to share with you my most recent failures to help you on your career path to being a better actor. Oh, some of the things I do. Oh man. So, one of my big things that I've come to own and love about myself is my ability to be in multi planes in my brain. I could be creating a project on one side. I could be doing a list of chores for the other side. I could be putting my room together, talking to, texting my friends. It's that multitasking thing that sometimes can get me into trouble because as being a creative and coming from a creative background, I have a tendency to like, oh, here's an idea. Let's go with this. What if this was a thing? What if this was a possibility? Look at all these possibilities of all these things I could achieve and do and try and all these, let's learn to do a guitar. Let's learn to play the guitar. Let's learn how to speak Chinese, Mandarin. It's, I want to do a lot of things. And so, that being said, I need to remind myself to focus. I've made it a really great task to make lists and to map out, months worth of goals of things that I want to achieve, but knowing that I have to leave space for things that may not happen or they'll just take longer to happen. And so, in order to make sure that I stay on task, anytime I'm focused, I'm in focus mode, and I'm getting one of my tasks that I've already planned, one of my goals, when I'm already on track for one of those things and I'm doing it, if something pops up like, oh, that would be a great idea for a skit, oh, that I want to make a charity, like that was one of the big things that I had a problem with a couple months ago. So when one of those possibilities come up, and we'll get back to that, I've learned to put a pin in it, or in other words, write it down on my notes app. I have a whole note that's just for possibilities and ideas and things that I want to look at and do in the future. Um, and I put it on that list, and I'll revisit that list once a month to see if there's anything on that list that could be integrated into my goals, that could be integrated into my path, my journey, the things that I'm trying to accomplish in my life. Because if I keep spending all my time focused on the things that aren't serving the bigger goals, the higher purpose of the things that I want to achieve in life, I'm just going to completely derail myself constantly. And I'm really good at derailing myself. So I've made it a habit to put pins in things. And the reason this is on a Failure Friday is because, my business partner and I made an agenda for what we were going to do this year. And I was really excited because we're creating, A-Hole Productions for us and for other actors alike. And in doing that, it takes a lot of like administration work and things like that. And it's not so creative in the aspect of creating visual arts. It's more creative in creating a business, the entrepreneurial side of things. And for me, it's easy to get distracted. So, one of the big ideas I had for my company was establishing what type of company it was. And in that, I found this nugget of information about nonprofits and charities and how we could not easily, but we could incorporate that into our business plan, being a part of a nonprofit or being a nonprofit ourselves. Um, this led me into a 3 week spiral, this thought, because I thought I wanted to bring the business to that. And then 3 weeks into it, I got a ton of information and realized, okay, that's not the direction to go in. And it's not necessarily a fail, but I did get distracted. It was an idea that I should have put a pin in and I should have came back to, because I wouldn't have derailed my business plan and already the fundamental things that I needed to be doing for my company. There's still things that I'm going to get back to. There's still things that I want to incorporate into who we are. But I have to realize, in the bigger scheme of things, there are things I need to lay the foundation for first right now in my career path, so that one day I can spend all that time and energy on a nonprofit that I really am excited about and do want to develop one day. Um, so that's really the fail, is like, stay out of the loop. You don't want to get in a loop of thoughts that are not going towards your current goals and dreams. Yes, there are things that are going to distract you, and yes, there are things that pop up and you want to take advantage of. However, I just spent 3 weeks on something that is obviously an idea that will be developed in the future. So I'm still working on it, obviously. It's still a habit forming thing to learn how to focus. But I'll also share this with you. So, doing those lists, doing those pins, being creative, you have to be focused. And in order to be focused, I've pretty much put everything into groups. Like, this is my personal life, the things I need to get done there. This is my actor life, the things I need to get done for my career. This is my director creative side that wants to produce and create all these magical worlds to share. So I'll just share this really quick with you guys over there. My crazy board of tasks and notes and things that I'm trying to achieve and do. And that's mostly about this year. So thanks so much, guys. Great talking to you this time, and I hope this was helpful to you. Once again, here at A-Hole Productions, we're trying to share information with the world. So if you have enjoyed this, then please share it with the world. I'll talk to you then.